Here's our tail of the tape. TiesoG versus Leon. This would be Orc against Human. They have played, and Leon seems to be favored. Bottom leaves, map number 1. Let's check it out. Bottom left, just TiesoG. Upper right here is Mr. Leon. Tasty Leon. Maybe. Just lyrics. There is a 90-second delay, right? That's like the second time you've done that today. There, you do know there's a 90-second delay. On every stream. The Farseer headers for TiesoG. And, of course, the Archmage for Leon. We'll see if he does a 2-farm or 3-farm tack. We shall see. Plenty of different strategies on the side of Leon. For TiesoG, I mean, the more European style, I feel like it's just Detect Tier 3, the classic Armin VB, and just go Tri-Hero. Keep it simple, keep it secret, keep it safe. But TiesoG does tend to go towards less of a European style and more of like a, let's say, top tier, or a Lin focused Soin style, with the Tier 2 and the expansions and all that stuff. I lost. I can't play Happy now. I'm sad. We've been able to play Happy before.
Players' forces are under attack.
Ooh, immediate expansion creep from Leon. TiesoG doesn't have to counter. And by the counter, I mean a grunt opener. And creeping level 2. Did the footman give away the positioning? Nope, but the wolves will find the positioning. Oh, deny on the water elemental. What MMR's TiesoG? I think they're both around 22. But bam. And claws plus 9. Oh, that's a game-winning item. Excuse me, I'm tilted. That's alright. There's nothing to forgive.
Players' forces are under attack.
Look at this tower positioning. Right smack dab next to the gold mine. Yeah, claws plus 9 is wicked sick in this position. Keep an eye on this peasant. He'll go down.
Players' forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Peasants will be safe. But what TiesoG has to do is just keep on kiting, because eventually, even though it might seem like, oh my god, his expansion's getting up for free, his tower got up for free, I need to kill peasants, I need to kill peasants, I need to slow it down. That's actually not what you have to do in this position for your TiesoG. You just have to keep pressuring. When the footmen start attacking you, you run back like this, attack them, run back, attack them, and eventually the human just runs out of steam, because look, this footman's dead, this footman's dead, this footman's dead. That's a big mistake from Leon, but they were pretty much dead and there's no shop anyway. And eventually, the human just can no longer defend their peasants despite having the arcane tower up, despite the town hall not being cancelled. One mistake TiesoG made was he took a little bit too much damage on his Farseer. Well, a lot too much, but that's just courtesy of the claws plus 9. But he can go back and heal, and then he can just do it all over again. But so often you'll see players of maybe a lower skill just think, I gotta kill peasants, I'm gonna dive in, burn my TP, but kill 3 extra peasants. That's not actually true. It's not true. Hitman's in the chat, he can tell you guys. Right, Hitman? Right? Right? Did I do good? Did I do good? These claws plus 9 are doing really good. Speed scroll away. And a salve up. Is tier 2 done? Okay, now the Shadow Hunter queued up. Oh, so this will be tier 3 tech. Perhaps. And of course that Hex is good to deal with the defend. One header are going to die. Denied though. Well done. And Torn Totem. I'm not sure what the strategy from TiesoG is. Everybody seems to have a different philosophy of how to counter. Fast Expo. Leon is towering up like a mad lad. Level 2. Really should be trying to put some damage on that Archmage when it's so close. Especially now with the Shadow Hunter being out. But there's boots. Skeletons are always an enemy worth attacking. Yes, thank you, AKM. Yes. Leon split creep into level 3, or at least close to it. And there's the tier 3 tech. Okay. Thank you, Victor. Thank you. We have the Hitman seal of approval, everybody. So he's got a tiny, and he's going to have some walkers. And, you know, that's kind of all he needs for the time being, at least. It's just to get to tier 3, get Berserkers online. He'll have walkers to deal with the footman. He's got Hex to deal with the defend. But he doesn't have a good, solid way of breaking the expansion. He doesn't have any shockwave. He doesn't have any lightning shields, stuff like that, to really get through the towers, get through the buildings, and kill peasants. Telling us to at Hitman if you have any questions. I'm sure Hitman would answer any questions you guys have. Okay, a couple peasants go down. But in the meantime, Leon is pressuring the burrows. There's walkers here. I don't know if I'm a fan of the walker. I would have preferred just to see Spirit Lodge and Bestiary, personally. At least the Bestiary. I mean, even if you go Torn Totem, I feel like a Bestiary as well. Ooh, the tower goes down. And it seems like TiesoG found the weak point. But he needs that walker to be here to deal with these footmen. Hex is going to help, but only one more in the tank. Oh, ring. And, ooh, is the Farseer going all the way back home to buy the tiny? That would be pretty sick. Keep pressuring, and just immediate tiny. Look how many items are on the ground, man. There's another item. Bling, bling. Is he going to staff back? Staff back by the tiny, continue pressuring. Okay, you're pausing. Give it a second to think about it. But I am afraid for TiesoG. What army is he going to build? Is he just going to build Tauren Walker with Berserkers? Certainly that doesn't work, right? Hitman is secretly in Discord with Carson, tells him all smart things. I mean, that is pretty much true. Not in real time, but I mean, pretty much every piece of analysis I give, Hitman has told me at one point. For the most part. At least when it comes to Orc. I arrived at some things on my own, but when it comes to Orc. But, you know, Taurens, I think, you know, Cruncher has proven that Taurens, despite being up attack against casters, aren't that good. If Leon just goes triple Sanctum, Taurens ain't good. No, 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 they ain't. By the way, did anybody spam this in the chat when Foggy played this morning? Did anyone spam that? It's a new thing. We're gonna start it. Anybody spam that? No more Froggies. I want to see that when Foggy plays. This is EU East 5. But not bad. Where's TiesoG from? What flag is this? I don't even know, dude. I don't know my flags. Oh, Lithuania. There it is. This does me smart things too, like how to beat Moon in a ladder game with Farseer. Yes, true. Hitman did follow my Theorycraft and then beat Moon the same day of after following my Theorycraft. Focused his Farseer style against Elf, which honestly was kind of a banger episode. Really, that's still a strategy that I think is airtight. Go check it out. How Focus plays Farseer Headhunters against Night Elf, I think it was called. Oh, that was a good episode. One of the best, really. One of the best. Oh, it's such a good strat. It's not even that complicated. But so many people play Farseer weirdly. Now that Happy's played Farseer Headhunters all the time. That strat was damn good. Orca's already won. Really? That's a bold take. Unfortunately, with this pause, might mean we're going to miss all of Sonic Armin by the time this best of 3 is done. I was hoping we'd catch both. And by the way, Starshaped is waiting in the quarterfinal for either Cass or Lin Junjai. And Happy's waiting for either Wantu or Mr. Winner. Wantu is seed number 9. The grind for this guy. Anyone know what's up with the American caster from Back to Warcraft? Are you talking about me? That's because that would be me. You forgot my name. It's me. I'm Carson. Hello. That's me. All right. So hopefully... Wait, he's... Oh, don't do it to me, dude. Why? What is this? TiesoG. You're better than this. Literally immediately after watching your video. Oh my god, that's damn good. Don't do this. You're slow expoing. Buy the Staff of Teleportation, staff back by a tiny Great Hall. Your Farseer is only out of the fight for like 10 seconds. 15 seconds. Damn, this sucks. Hey man, I'll wait all day. I'll wait all day so they can finish this game, alright? The new Theorycraft is coming about how to beat Happy with Mass Wyvern. Then I realized it's just Mass Wyvern. There's something about... We're gonna wait. I'm gonna go here while we wait for this to unpause. Mass Windrider, I was thinking about this yesterday. I forget when. At some point in the morning. I was having my coffee. Something like that. Oh, I'm going back into it. I was thinking about Mass Windrider, and it's like... It's so weird. It's like Mass Windrider has always worked. Like, I used to play it. I used to play it with a TC second. Now Happy's playing it with Shadowhunter second. Or, Orc players are playing it with Shadowhunter second. Against Happy. But Windriders have not been buffed. The only thing that's been buffed around that strategy is, yeah, reinforced burrows, but you go tier 3 anyway with this strat. So you would have been tier 3 to get reinforced defenses in the past anyway. Because you get Envenom Spears and you tech it like 41 supply. Thanks for the pinned comment. And the Farseer has been buffed slightly, but it's not as though the Farseer was like unplayable before. It's been like slightly buffed. Well, not slightly, it's been buffed, Farseer. But really, Mass Windriders has always been this good. But it took this long for people to be like, yeah, we could play this. Is it because Farseer Headhunters... Well, is it because Cryptlord forced Orcs to learn Farseer Headhunters, and then Farseer Headhunters forced Undeads to learn how to play Ghouls, and then the Ghouls forced Orcs to learn how to play Mass Windriders? Is that the only reason why Mass Windriders now works? Or would it just always work? Even if Undeads went back to playing DK Ted Fiends every game, would it still be good? That's interesting, right? Interesting. Because Wind Riders are the same they've been for such a long time. I think Wind Riders are the same they've been since I started playing the game. Okay, there's the Tiny Great Hall. Okay, let's focus on the game now that we've gotten that out. TC's out. And do we have the Triple Sanctum? That's what I said I would like to see earlier. Yeah, it's Triple Sanctum. Might need a shredder at some point. TiesoG has the lumber now, but this lumber ain't gonna last long, so we should use 100 of this to get the shredder as early as we can. Oh, look at the supply as well. Yeah, this is gonna flow quite well for TiesoG. Quite well indeed. He can get Shadow 3 from this camp. He can grab the shredder in about 30 gold. Yeah, this is all flowing together well for the man, the myth, the legend. Archmage with a potion of invisibility is scouting around, but there's a burrow here, so the Archmage, even if, you know, a couple water elementals were summoned here, wouldn't do too much. Walker can just be sent back. Yeah, maybe Ted Fiends just owns Wind Riders. If that's true, then eventually the pendulum's gonna swing. Undeads are gonna start going back to Ted Fiends, and then it's gonna be like a metagame. No, but it's not a metagame. Because you just fast tech, and either you fast tech and you go into War Mill Barracks after the fast tech, or you fast tech and then go into Dual Bestiary as a reaction to the build order from the Undead. So Undead is just screwed. Am I wrong? Yeah, unless, you know... Unless Undeads can find a way to make Ted Fiends work against Headhunters as well as against, obviously, Wind Riders. I mean, they could go back to Dark Ranger second and just play it like that and skip the ghouls. But the thing is, the ghoul build is so good. Maybe you just have to make ghouls work against Wind Riders. There has to be just some adjustments made. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe like when you scout the Dual Bestiary, you go like APM build or something. I don't know. I think you can find your watch time on like a website. I think it's like Twitch Analytics or something like that. You can also find like follow age on it. I'm not sure what the site is though. Okay, pulverize, damage increase. War Song Battle, or Battle Drums, rather, finishing for the Kodo. So a lot of upgrades for TiesoG is 61 supply. And he's looking for Khadgars. And that's not going to be useful. But Leon already 80 supply. How many Sorks does he have? Where the heck? He's just built... Wait, this is the... Dude, you know how earlier I said that Sanctums can sort of just own tier 3 Orc? Yeah, not with just pure breakers. You do kind of need some casters. Because these Taurens are going to destroy the breakers. Even just like, say, 2 of them. He's going to absolutely own the breakers. Yeah, Armin, I would say that's that's maybe not consistent. And the Great Hall just killed, courtesy of the clap, and Leon might be winning this game. Because he's following up with tier 3. He knows what the full army composition is. TiesoG could just buy another Tiny, though. He's going to have to. It's his only way. Make ghouls flying, yeah. Hard header or too late if you go barracks on tier 2. No, you would just go War Mill and then barracks directly after teching. Because, of course, with this strategy, with the fast tech, you're immediately harassing the undead. I know we're talking about Orc vs. Undead, but this is, you know, the most interesting matchup right now. Big developments. It's breaking news, guys, this strategy. They should make less ghouls, attack faster, creep less. Possibly. But, I mean, I guess you could scout. But how you have to know whether or not they're playing Headhunters or if they're playing Wind Riders. Because if they play Headhunters, you need fast level 3 on your DK. And if they play Wind Riders, you need to prioritize more tech, I guess. That's the issue. Or it can do either build order, depending on what you do. Okay, now he's building some Sorks. And he's expanding again. Scouted by a wolf, but there's going to be towers up in time. We got a game on our hands. We sure do have a game on our hands. Breaker should have bouncing glaives, yeah. And here we go again. But this time TiesoG is in position. Oh, breakers are imbalanced, Hippo, but just breakers. Well, let's see. Can just breakers beat a tier 3 orc with Torrens? I mean, he's got one Sork, let's be fair. Let's see. Let's see who's right here, Hippo. He's got heal scrolls against the Pulverize. I feel like the Torrens are just going to own these, though. Oh, TC is surrounded. Oh, never mind, he's not surrounded. And yeah. TiesoG is going to win. One Torrent goes down, but these walkers are master. Please revive it. Good. That's the hardest thing about playing Torrent Walker is remembering to revive your Torrents. And the hardest thing about playing Mass Archers is hitting everything with the Protection Scroll. And the hardest thing about playing Mass Breakers is apparently landing the surrounds. Yeah, 2 Griffin Aviators coming up. That's kind of telegraphed, though, honestly. I feel like TiesoG would be screwing up if he built... I was going to say more than 2 Torrens, but now he's got 3. Definitely shouldn't build more than 3 Torrens. Another Tiny Great Hall, the third of the game. 1,800 gold spent on these suckers. But I suppose Leon spent a ton on his Town Halls as well. Blizzard retrain? Yeah, there it is. Yes, every expansion was a tiny. The only expansion that wasn't a tiny was the one that was built and canceled here earlier, when I was all mad about it. There's the Blizzard. And no real good counter to the Blizzard other than Hex. The TC is never going to make it to the back to be able to stomp that Archmage. Oh, this fight is not good for Leon. He's got to buy time for Griffins. The Griffin Aviators are done. He's got supply before going to high upkeep for 2. Oh, no, actually for 3. But for now, he's literally just trying to buy time. Oh, these walkers. They got to be in a good position if Leon Stormbolts and focuses him down. That would be the key. I mean, Human has a lot to complain about. I don't think breakers are what you need to complain about as Human. I think you guys got other problems. I don't think it's breakers, guys. I don't think it's breakers. Control-matic to revive Torrens. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? TC is not going to die yet, but if he's not microed, he will. And there's a town portal. Griffins are here. But it's not as though there's not a lot of headhunters still. Oh, Leon town portal to the expo. I mean, he's got to pass that greater heal to the paladin, probably. Oh, TC is dead. Interesting play. See how it works out for him. Paladin not going to Holy Light off, but TiesoG is going to have to back away now. I'm thinking one thing. I got a Fiva. And that FIVA can only be helped by one thing, and that's frag shard mortar teams, everybody. That's what I want to see. And Leon pulls ahead in supply. Whoa, no stomp, but the block is there. Push for vulnerability going to be used. Paladin's here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And
The town is under siege.
classic. Oh, nice clap. That's a lot of griffins now. Is there staff? There's nothing really to save the heroes. Leon needs time to consolidate. I'm surprised he went so far forward there. He should have just backed up to his shop. Healed up, got staff, got another TP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wind Riders now. The
town
ideal
is under
counter.
siege.
No, not the ideal counter. They're actually kind of an awful counter to Griffins, really, because they have light armor. So they kind of just get one shot. Whereas Griffin's light armor, yeah, but a lot tankier than a Wind Rider. Ooh, priests. 94 against 86 supply. This is what you might call a banger of a game, guys. Is there still a corpse back here? I think there's still a Walker corpse, right? Hitman would remember to revive that. Ooh, a rough start to the fight. Yeah, immediate town portal. Wise choice. And knights as well. I still want to see some frag shard mortar teams, but it seems like he's just going into inner fire with a couple knights on the ground. How does ORC counter this army? Honestly, there comes a point when you just need to build headhunters. And I think this is the point. You just build headhunters and get 3 heal scrolls, which he does have 2. Oh, positioning much better for TiesoG this time. AC could get a nice stomp. Oh, this could be a big stomp on all the casters. Yeah, that's a good stomp. And again, Leon isn't consolidating. He's just going forward. He doesn't have a staff yet. He didn't have a town portal there. He's got no heal scrolls. Why does he continue to fight? He needs, like, he's the one that needs time. And now he's just losing. Because he keeps pushing. Imagine if he had a heal scroll. Imagine if he had a push on vulnerability on that Archmage and it lived. If he had a town portal, he would have probably won this game, but TiesoG cleans it up in the end, and that's 1-0. I mean, I said it. I said it once, I said it twice. I said it once, I said it twice. And he did not listen. He kept pushing. He kept pushing. Armin VB is playing Sonic now. But we're going to jump into game 2. Of course we're going to jump into game 2. You kidding me? You just got to consolidate. Consolidate. TiesoG needs 2 minutes. Yeah, we're happily going to take that 2 minutes. Don't know what the next map's going to be. What's up, Scars? I hope we have another game like that. But I want to see. I feel like Leon won. Just go get double heal scroll, push and vulnerability, staff, town portal. He had 1,000 gold at some point. Just don't know why. Get double mana pot on your Mountain King. These are all things that were doable on 3 base. Griffin's greater than Torrens. That's why he has to push. Well, that worked. He keeps fighting because he can't run away from Speed Aura. Alright, those are 2 incorrect things said. That's alright. You said it, Carson, but did you say it to Leon? Yes, I was DMing him during the game. Consolidate, dude. What are you doing? Backseating via Discord messages while casting. I actually have somebody to my right with a keyboard plugged in, just spamming him on Discord. He's just translating every word I say in the cast to him on Discord. Find consolidate. Bring all of your army together in a safe location, in a passive location. And buy items and heal up and get mana. And then push across the map with all of your army together with items and health and mana. I think that's a fair definition. Think hero levels was the main issue? I don't think the hero levels were too bad. By the way, their MMR about 40 apart. 45. Something like that. 44. 46. Yeah, 46. 46 apart. With TiesoG having slightly higher MMR. We are jumping into game number 2 now. It will be on Eversong. Is it true that ensnared footmen get extra attack range? And what about other units? I have no idea. That would be interesting. Alright, game 2. Here we go. On right, here's Leon. Upper left. TiesoG. Could be an expo map. But, I mean, I guess you could use your scout footmen to damage this gate. Like 200, 300 HP. And then fast expo. I wonder how much damage that footman could put on the gate. You might be able to nearly kill it, because your second footman would rally out as well here and start attacking it. Maybe that's a thing. We'll see. But of course, even if you do that, this expo isn't the easiest to creep. God, it was have Cold Arrow or Curse or something like that? Searing Arrow? Is that what this camp has? I don't know. Got some sort of arrow. They're shooting arrows all over the place at that camp. What's the general definition of that word? Well, I mean, I'm using it in a RTS context. Well, I don't know what it would be with the actual def. Define, consolidate. Make something physically stronger or more solid. Combined a number of things into a single, more effective or coherent whole. I think that's perfect. Yeah, it's fine. I think that works. I think it works just fine. I don't know what a better word would be for that. It isn't more than one word. There's probably something. There's probably something to be said. Stabilize, something like that. The gate is not being attacked, and Leon gonna go straight up. Where the hell is this guy going? Not even calling militia. He's just not gonna creep. I'm a fan of it. They're both running a straight cross map. Wolf scouts the expansion. Doesn't see anything.
A player's forces are under attack.
Headhunter sees the army. What is Leon hoping to do other than pull TiesoG away from his base? I guess Leon. 2 farm with tower. He's gonna start creeping. does get that. And gets out of there not really losing any HP. Oh, until now. He could have gotten out there a little cleaner. The trick with these early games is just take as little damage as possible. And when I say damage, I mean actual damage to your health, not damage in, like, you know, units lost, peasants lost. Like, actually keeping all your units full HP. That's what you want to do as human. So if you can get level 2, and you can, you know, not lose all your HP, that is good. Snacking, thank you for the 6 months. This is Pog, how you doing? Good to see you. That's kind of the goal with this build for human. If you can get level 2 and keep everything healthy and happy. What's up, Side? How you doing? Harder said than done, but doable. Defends. 2 farm tech and defend into rifles. All right. Not a fan of this, but let's see how it works out. I mean, if you got the lumber, you got the lumber, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, is this map not banned? Is this a bad map for this matchup? Is it bad for human? I guess it's not a really great camp to initially creep for the human. Hard to get level 2. TiesoG with 6 headhunters. We will see if he... goes for tier 3, which he will. Okay. And Shadow Hunter? TiesoG's gotta wait for a little bit more gold. Of course, for Leon, we know what he's doing. When it's 2 farms, it's always going to be Mountain King Rifle Caster. But he might go tier 3 himself when he scouts the tier 3 tech from TiesoG and go for inner fire rifles. Did that strategy fall out of favor? You guys remember when Hawk, for instance, was doing that a lot? Demonic gate will be killed. Why does that have to be a demonic gate? Okay, why can't it be a happy gate? Can we put smiley faces on those?
A player's forces are under attack.
Not everything has to be so gloomy, guys, okay? This is just a game. Okay, so what is Leon's follow-up play? Because he's going to be down attack. And eventually this TC is going to be leveling up, and then riflemen are going to fall off a little bit, so... Leon's got to make a move. Whether that move is tier 3, tier 2 expansion, a push into the main base. But I feel like he's got to make a... move. By decent build, do you mean the initial movement out of the altar? Then just militia creep this later on? Could be good. Ooh, look at the items for the TC. That's a lot of stomps.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's a lot of armor, though. Actually, wicked item for riflemen, really. Just a super wicked item. I think Orc tier 3 fell out of favor, so humans stopped going tier 3. But is it still a good response to Orc going tier 3, for human to go tier 3? Is that still a thing? Alright, this TC is ready to fight. Leon. Yeah, he's just... Okay, now he's going tier 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
That too late, though. Maybe not. Nice aura. You got 2 nice auras. Pick up that tome. Pick up the tome! Good, Leon. Yes, yeah. What did he get here? Boss plus 12. I'm coffeeed out. Ah, there we go. Yes, yeah, I'm gonna look for a decent consumable himself, or another decent consumable. And Headhunter getting caught out of position. Leon obviously not gonna fight here. And by obvious, I mean he shouldn't. If there's a TP, he should TP. Because look, you guys know what I'm getting at. Do not fight. Protection scroll. Don't fight, Leon. Oh no, nice dodge from TiesoG. Leon's gonna get owned here. Okay, there's the TP. Oh, loses 2 riflemen and the protection scroll wasted. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not a bad TP force, but you just gotta counter TP immediately. And by the way, another greater mana. TiesoG is just kind of outmaneuvering Leon in this game. Getting more on the map. It might be looking more and more like a 2-0. Especially with this TC. It's gonna be level 4, are you kidding me? Alright. Leon has one goal, one way to win this game at this point, and that's he kills the TC. If he does not kill the TC, he's losing the game. He has to focus everything, every mana point, every piece of damage. He needs to attack the TC with his priests. Or this game is over. Everything. He needs to call all the militia from the gold mine, from lumber, and attack the Storm Chieftain. That's it. That's the only play. That's it. He needs to, even if they're peasants, he needs to attack the TC with them. You guys see what I'm getting at? Yep, just stomping anything he can. Okay, and that's what he's gonna do. Heal scroll used. Oh, this MK probably donezo. Heal scroll gonna be used. Oh, Paladin's out. Holy Light skilled. Nice save. And he literally, he did call the gold peasants. Which vulnerability was not passed over. Oh, Stormbolt kills the TC. There we go. He's got enough peasants to send back to gold. And Inner Fire now done. And that's Stormbolt to kill that. Okay, Leon, what's the word of the day? Consolidate. Ah, you said the word of the day. Should get staff. Should creep the whatever's remaining on the map. Try to get Pally 2 if you can. He seems like he's gonna keep pushing. And there's not gonna be enough lumber for any third upgrade, so tier 3 is pretty much for the Paladin and the Inner Fire. Worth it though. Could get a staff as well though. I count 11 stomps. Good maths. Gives you 60 seconds until he's back with all that mana. How much gold did he lose for calling every militia? About 400. Close to 300 maybe. Okay, here comes Leon. It's only 4 riflemen though. And TC, was he tabbed? Yeah, he was tabbed and revived. No potion of invulnerability. Oh, on the Farseer. Should definitely be passed over. And this is not going to be a favorable trade for Leon. Yeah, he's going to Town Portal. The right choice. Oh, doesn't TP defensively. And that's going to be the rest of the game. He's just going to Stormbolt that TC and focus him. Ooh, he should probably build a farm right there. Because you bet there's going to be more wolves going in that base. Right now, even. Send him down and around and in there. That's what he's going to do. If this TC can get up to level 5. Seems like both players are unaware that this camp is still here. Because that could be value for both. But Pally now level 2. Goes for Aura. Which is alright. But he did already have it. And what's really the chance of that Paladin getting level 4 in this game? I mean, I know the Paladin's Aura is better than this one. But not that much better. I would have liked Divine Shield is what I'm saying. Oh, he sees the camp. Could get Shadow 3 with that camp. And by the way, the wolves did go back in. And they will again. Farm! Right here! I said it! I said it before the wolves were ever sent across the map, okay? I said it. Flipside Sonic, how you doing? And yeah, this is a good choice from TiesoG to just keep killing peasants. When it gets to this stage in the game, when it's one base tier 3 human, I think you should just always play hit and run on the peasants. The only time you shouldn't is obviously if they're on 2 base. Or if they're tier 2. And even if they're tier 2 at this stage in the game, I think it's fine. But especially if they're tier 3. And especially if they're on 1 base. Just keep killing those peasants. Maybe just in general against 1 base. You can always outmaneuver them. He sold a pendant. Did he now? Or did he pass it? I'm surprised he didn't pass it to the Shadow Hunter. What the hell would he sell the pendant for? Okay, so 3 creep camps left. 2 greens and that orange that we mentioned earlier. Leon could still certainly win a fight despite having barely any peasants. But he needs to win a fight now. Oh, speed scroll in. A lot of dispels used. TC is under control. For now. Oh, this is going to be a big stomp, though. Not as big as it could have been. Level 3 on the Shadow. TiesoG going straight for the priests. TC being focused, and Archmage now focused. Gonna need to use that potion, as will the TC. Oh, stomp is big. TC, gotta be careful. Where's the Mountain King? He's up here. Maybe Shadowhunter focus? Yeah, there it is. Got a heal wave. But now he's gonna turn it onto the TC, who gets bashed. Did it set a bash there? Yeah, it was. Ooh, TiesoG might be able to clean up some of these shamans with all the heroes being low. Or rather, Leon might be able to. And Leon definitely needs to get some kills. Yep, there it is. Gonna get a couple. And we still got a game on our hands. Again, the TC ever closer. Oh, kill it! Okay, ever closer to level 5. How many peasants do we have? He hasn't rebuilt any peasants. Look how much more gold he has. He's got nearly double the gold. Which, if TiesoG does not tiny, could come into play if only Leon can survive. Why not in tier 2? Because you tend to need less lumber if you're just staying on tier 2. You tend to have all the things that you need when you're staying on tier 2. Whereas tier 3, there's more upgrades you can get. Maybe you want to go into Griffins. You need to get Pally 3rd. You need more gold for items like Staff and Orb and all that. Probably not Orb in this matchup. You need to get Inner Fire. Whereas on tier 2, it's like, okay, I got +2 attack. I got long rifles. I had that since the 7th minute of the game. That's why it's better when they're on tier 3 to do this sort of play. Because it's still denying them from getting things. Like, look here. Still 2-2 rifles. Could have been 3-3 had there been no peasants killed this game. Maybe a knight could have been built had there been no peasants killed this game. But it's not like he's going to be able to get luxuries like animal war training. In this economy... And town portal, but to what avail? Oh, look, it's so aggressive! Oh, point blank Stormbolt dodge. Uses a hex for now. Oh, Archmage is donezo. And you wish you had Divine Shield now. Level 5 now on the TC. And if the TC's 5, you're not alive any longer. That's what I always said. That's what my dad used to say. And B2W play is called. TiesoG gets a 2-0. Woo! Fun series. I feel like Leon could have had game 1. Game 2 got a little out of hand. This map is still not on here, so let's call it Amazonia. Move here quickly. And let's take a look at the bracket. Seems like Armin and Sonic are on game 2 of their series as of 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna check really quick if that's on flow or not. Probably not. Oh, Moon's playing ladder though. Just blow this joint and watch Moon play ladder, guys. Want to do that? All right, yeah. Let's look at the bracket like we said we were going to. Hey, Leon, thanks for the raid of 130. GG's, fun series. Nice try. All right, so this is what the bracket looks like. Happy. Oh, we beat Mr. Winner. Damn, Happy's on fire today. Happy's in the semifinals. Going to be playing either Star-Shaped or Lin Jun Jai. The more I have to say that guy's name, the worse I pronounce it, I'm sure. So Sonic, thanks for the 300 bits. Says Sweet Orc victory. And we might be seeing more because Armin is currently in game 2 against Sonic. We'll see if we can find a stream for that. And then we're going to be watching TiesoG versus the winner of this. And then obviously the grand finals, which is Happy versus Star-Shaped is going to be here. And hey, man, Star-Shape's done it before. He's done it before. But let's see if we can find a stream for this match real quick. TiesoG waits. Not sure what the score is. Not sure who's up. Is Armin streaming? Probably not, right? Okay, so Slash is streaming. Forks is casting. Oh, Sonic is streaming. I'll check really quick if Slash is casting this game, though. Oh, yeah, he is. So here's twitch.tv/slasher with a 4 instead of an A. Ooh. The straight up Talons with a keeper third. Sonic's up 1-0. Oh, the TC! Dude's name is Cool Running. Someone give that medal name of the year. Is there a reference I'm missing? Smoke? Actually, I'm just about to kill a lot of Talons, and that TC's alive. Is he fairy fired the TC? Because if not, if he's not fairy fired, he'll be able to live. But no, Armin leaves the game, and that's 2-0. So now it'll be Sonic versus TiesoG. And if Sonic just played Talons against Armin, you bet he's going to do it versus TiesoG. So we'll take a short break, and we'll check out TiesoG versus Sonic. Pretty excited for this one, actually. Stay tuned. Best of 3, semifinal, coming up. Also, sorry I'm late today, Carson. Been busy with work, been crazy this week, but hello and hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. No worries. Good to see ya. Where you've done your mod duties for like the next year in the past month, so you're don't worry about it. We'll be right back after a short break.